was always told I had family up north, and 12 months ago, I met Phil Taylor.
Hello.
His father, Bill Taylor, and my grandfather, Cecil Taylor, were brothers, which makes Phil my second cousin. Uncle Bill moved from Sydney to Murwillumbah in 1945, and Phil was born 5 years later. Eventually, the little green banana town would see Phil starting his own family and becoming a local identity.
Sold that car yet?
Bit hard.
What have you been up there, flat out?
Yeah.
Well, I was the youngest of the family, and I had an elder sister and 2 elder brothers, and they were all going to school. So on my 8th birthday, Mum said, what do you want for your birthday, darling? And I said, I want to serve petrol, Mummy. She said, oh, that's all you want. So she showed me how the till worked and how to put petrol in cars, and so from my 8th birthday on, I ran a shop. So I learned all about cars. So when I was 15, I bought my first car and haven't stopped buying and selling cars since.
These days, Phil shares his home with his eldest son, Warren.
Warren and I live in an old weatherboard house with our dog.
Go on out.
We just do our own thing. Like I go to bed at 10 and Warren goes to bed at 2, and I get up at 7 or 6 and he gets up at 10. So, you know, we just there. We don't... He cooks his own meals, I cook my own meals, and...
Up like that there.
We're like 2 male dogs.
Oh, washing day.
Sometimes get along and sometimes don't. But the only thing that's normal that gets done regularly is I do the washing. There's no set thing for cooking or anything.
Well, I'll head down. Don't be too long.
From pumping petrol at Taylor's Corner, Phil moved over the river and established tailor-made car sales and hire 18 years ago. These days, a car sale is a rare event, but it's somewhere to call work, and for a loyal bunch of followers like Pat and Bev, just somewhere to go.
Somewhere for people to call in for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or have a chat. A bit like the barber shop, I suppose, the community centre or the pub. There's always someone with a flat battery or a puncher or needs some sort of, especially with women, they don't know much about cars, and they come in and they say, oh, can you have a look at this for us and have a look at that for us? And we have a bit of a look and try to advise them the best, whatever, where to go to get the part. Hey, supposed to be getting out, not in. Come on, doggy. Come on, Jack. Come on, you two. How's it going, boys?
Got to ring up Sam and the lady coming about the trailer and wants Wally or somebody to go and have a look at the orange Ford. They can't get it going.
Yeah. Well, we're the biggest used car dealer in Murwillumbah at this end of the market, which is the cheaper cars for the battlers that can't afford to get finance and they can't afford the flash cars, so we'll get them in and we spend a lot of time and money on them and get them on the road, and they've all got to be roadworthy and all come with warranty.
Right-hand door mirror not secure. Oh, how hard's that?
Every town's got their down and outers and they're millionaires and they're whatever, so if we can help them, we will. Help them with a spare part or help them with some advice.
Hey, Bev, put that back in the glove box, please.
They can't afford $60 an hour in the big workshops, so if we can give them a bit of our expertise, I hope they appreciate it. Some do, some don't. Look at that, I even found the mirror.
Want to give me out? Oh, not one of your sandwiches. I've seen one of your sandwiches.
What's wrong with peanut butter and onion?
There's things that you can't put in a sandwich, Phil.
Peanut butter, honey, tomato, onion, corned meat.
Phil? Oh, he's an interesting bloke, and to me that's the most complimentary word you can make. He appears to be a brash used car salesman, but he's got a heart of gold, and the number of quiet stories about nice little things he's done for people all over town is absolutely amazing.
Oh, my God, I didn't realise it was such a good car. Oh, no. Dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Original radio, done the windscreen. Nice car. What do you got now?
I shouldn't say it here, this is his business premises, but if you're really stuck for a car and he knows you well enough, he's been known to lend one for the odd trip to work with people.
Oh, tomorrow. Sprung into life, didn't it? When did you want to get paid?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Shit, your wife got 3 dogs, $50 a dog. They're worth more than that.
And, of course, the family started the Banana Festival, so in Murwillumbah we can't say better than that.
This year's Banana Festival has just kicked off, and Phil has big plans for the float parade on Saturday.
Car dealer Phil Taylor says, like to see the first time a London cab has been driven down the main. Did you see me London cab in the paper?
Eh?
You see the London cab?
Oh, yeah. Where your old car? Where your old
Over the car, yeah. Come over and I'll give you a ride in the London cab. It doesn't go, but I'll give you a ride in it. Sham? Hi. Well, where I am now, unfortunately, the wife, I don't know what happened to her. Like, couldn't have got a better wife, a better mother, a better companion. Absolutely brilliant lady. Anyhow, she spat the dummy 8 years ago and walked out, so I become a single man again, and apparently when women get to the mid-40s they have a hormone imbalance and they just go berserk and they just say we're out of here, and they don't care who they roll or who they run over or who they hurt, they just, that's it. And the law says, oh yeah, you can go in and clean this guy out. Phew.
She went away for 6 weeks. When she came back, she was a different woman. She's been a different woman ever since then. Things like, you know, she come back and no hug, and she was just, you know, just another person. It was just, you know, wasn't the same. And ever since then, it's just deteriorated.
When Phil and his wife split up, his other son, Duncan, went to live with his mother on the Gold Coast. But he keeps in touch and visits once or twice a week.
So if I was to stay down here, we'll sort of run around in rags and starving, so... Because if you've ever seen my dad cook, he's not very good at it.
Mum said if you don't give up a onion, I'll leave you one day, and 40 years later she did. The onion won.
So now that my mum has this spare time, not like doing all that household chores, because he never was part of that. So now my mum's got all this spare time, she's able to like stitch all this lace that takes like hundreds of hours and stuff. Well, I don't know what she really stitches, but you know, sort of lace-like things, and I don't know, now she enjoys doing that, so.
Warren and I down there working our butts off trying to pay bills, and they're up there living in luxury.
Yeah, that was a long story. I tried telling you about it, wasn't it?
How sick they are. Well, Warren's mainly very good on spare parts. He's very, very good on what goes where in cars, and he sorts out gets on the phone and rings round Australia to get a spare part we may need to get a car on the road and get it going, and he goes out and buys the odd car. The only trouble is he keeps bringing home the rockets, and the rockets are cluttering up the place, and got to change his lifestyle and get into something where there's a bit of money where we can turn something over. They just sit here and look at me. You don't get time to get them out the front. To sell a car, they've got to be presentable and advertised and looking pretty and smelling pretty, but you don't have enough days in the week to do it, or too many cars.
For Phil, the car yard is just one of his many commitments.
I'm an associate member of Murwillumbah Apex. I'm a friend of Rotary AM Club. Bailey Quinn said, Phil, where would you get $35? Must be the change that your girlfriend paid for the meal the night before. I'm involved with the Vintage Car Club, which just held their 20th invitation rally. They had 110 entrants. I'm involved with Friends of the Pound. As a fundraiser, I sell hot dogs at the Tweed Edge markets for them on a fortnightly basis. Hot dog, hey! Get them while they're hot. I sell hot dogs at the Wollongbar markets for Apex to raise money for their Queen candidate. I'm still involved with the Banana Festival. Past president of that. I'm in the Masonic Lodge, local one. I'm tied up with the Eco-Tourism Board. I'm a patron of the Scouts. I'm also a member of the local museum, and I do fundraising and collecting aluminium cans for the museum.
It keeps you pretty busy.
So I've got one weekend off a month to enjoy myself. Did you have a good pie? Come on. All the people have been to Tasmania lately, Frank. Oh, look, I didn't know this was going to be such a good find. Stand up, please, Mr. President. For being 10 minutes late tonight, I was never late when I was in the chair.
Oh, here we go.
All the world to see, of every vocation we'll learn for our nation, and we strive for liberty.
Every few months, Phil goes for a drive up Tommywin Mountain at the back of Murwillumbah to check on the old family home and its inhabitants.
We were banana growers, my father was. He grew bananas, and we had a house cow and a tank water and no electricity and a toilet up the back and the trees, and it's a bit overgrown to when we lived up here, because we had pineapples up on the hill there and bananas down over the other side. And who knew? A couple of local residents have been living up here for 10 years. They're the caretakers to keep all the riffraff out.
Some people do call us hillbillies.
And proud of it.
Yeah. It's,
Lowlanders.
Yeah, the lowlanders call us hillbillies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine how many times I walked through this store, Steve.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
over the years.
Yeah.
I used to sleep out, there was a veranda out there which has since fallen off.
Yeah.
The kids used to sleep on the veranda.
Yeah, right, yeah. It's,
And this was Mum and Dad's bedroom in there, so, yeah. Yeah, the old kitchen where we used to sit on my dad's knee here, and I would have been 4, and he'd say, pick out the Y's out of the newspaper.
Yeah.
I'd go through, and that's a Y, and that's a Y, yeah. Right here, unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would have been conceived in this house and never had electricity and tank water.
That's right.
You don't have to have the televisions and the electricity and the flush toilets. You can,
Of course you don't.
yeah, you can be a family unit without all the mod cons. All the good memories of my childhood, yeah, with my brothers and sisters and my parents, yeah, good memories. Yeah, when Dad came to town, he got on local government and become a local councillor in 15 years, and he just got involved in anything that was to be done around the place that was, you know, good for the town, good for the community. And he apparently, my grandfather in Sydney, he was the same way. He was involved in everything that opened and shut in Sydney, so Dad sort of just brought the same Taylor attitude to the Tweed, and he and a few friends thought it'd be a good idea to have an annual festival, and so they did. They formed a committee and called it the Banana Festival, and in '56 was the first one, and so Dad kicked that off, and for many years he was president of that festival. Good morning, girls. I'm Philip Taylor. I've been involved with this festival for the last 34 years. You might think I'm that old, but my dad was one of the founding members of the festival and was president for the first 15 years of it. And as a young boy, I used to come with my father on these tours. And today with me, I've got my 2 young sons with me on the tour, as I did when I was a young boy. So hopefully in years to come, when I'm old and out of it, that my boys will carry on the tradition of the festival. That'll just keep going on. Thank you.
He's never missed a festival. Carrying on tradition of where I was, you know, taking the Queen candidates around and Know Your Valley tours and introduce them to all the industries and so on. I used to do that too, drive them around on the bus and give them a lecture on the banana culture and banana life and all these sort of things, because that was important to us, because I explained to them that they were the ambassadors for our districts, and which they did a mighty job.
Right. And if you're lucky, you'll see a 3-legged dog up there.
This is King Banana. King Banana. There we have now our reigning queen. Will be carrying this King Banana and the cushion tomorrow in the procession.
Well, the first one I can remember going into the Castrol oil rep, he had this big penny farthing and he wanted someone small to ride this little bike with wheels, so I did. I got to ride this little bike following him down the main street, so that was my first introduction. And then after that I've always had dogs. I had a pram and I got dressed up as a woman, and I had dressed my dogs up as little kids, and I pushed the dogs. One walked and one was in the pram, and yeah, so that brought a big laugh to the crowd. So when you grow up with something, that's what you do. That's your life, that's your style. This Saturday, we're going to get all these cars ready for it. We've got this London cab here, which we've just got. We thought, well, Barry Mackenzie was a London Australian. The theme is Aussie movie, so it was an Aussie movie, and it involved a London cab. What's it supposed to be doing though? Clearing the smoke.
Yeah, well, we'll get the oil through it. And it might take a bit of the knock out and take a bit of the smoke out of it.
Wind's diesel anti-knock. Probably been banned in 50 states of America and Australia.
Oh, look at that one go.
The banana ball is the social highlight of the festival. It's when everyone gets to see all the girls competing to be this year's Banana Queen.
Hey, Billy. My little tailor-made girl, Pamela Tate from Pottsville, and she's going to represent tailor-made cars and hire in the 48th Banana Festival this year.
Annika Rosenbaum is our reigning Banana Queen. Diane Duff was our Charity Queen and Miss Photogenic. And Jennifer Grant was our Miss Personality.
I have to be very nice to everyone and attend different festivals throughout the region. Miss Photogenic, all I did was smile.
Wow!
You don't want no one to see the float behind you. You don't want the crowd to be able to breathe or anything.
Well, it's going to be up in the air.
But how? What? 100 metres in the air? 1,000 metres in the air? I'm trying to see. I don't understand. It's going to drop down, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's taken off up in the air and it floats up in the air.
Does it?
No, don't.
It sinks. It goes down. It doesn't go up. It goes down. Alrighty.
That's all I needed was a bit of help.
Now, Taki's very sick motor. Most probably done a couple of million miles, little diesel motor, and she's worn out.
So I'll take that bit with us to dump.
Yeah, take that bit with us and get this bit off.
So we're going out the dump to see if we get some vacuum cleaner line, and we'll run that from the exhaust pipe along the trailer, which will be at the back and up through a stack. So it does go, but it's just run very sick, very, very sooty. They buy babies out here too, look at that. How much are the babies out here?
Priceless.
Well, there's not much out here, is there? Bit of a quiet day today. Got our vacuum pipe. We've just got to find the cashier now. Pay all the money. Holy Tamara, Mad Max the Third.
How's she go?
I don't know, I haven't started it yet. This is the first time.
Warn everyone.
Hey, the handbrake's on. Take the handbrake off. How much is all this?
There's 3 connections.
We're using it in the parade tomorrow to get the exhaust fumes up in the air.
$3.
Oh, we've got plenty here, plenty. There you go, tailor-made. Spin up. Spin up, put that, I'll give it a good wipe. Come on out here. Oh, we'll get there, don't get it too excited. Come on, Jack, you're next.
That's good, John. You managed to do that.
mercenary. I better get mine away. It might have something contagious.
You look up and see over there.
You can go up to there, and then when all the traffic's cleared, when you want to go, you go.
Okay, righto.
Okay?
Yeah, it's winding itself off.
Yeah, I don't think the plastic pipe's going to do. It'll just melt straight away, Phil. We're best off just to hook the tow rope up right now.
We'll give it a go. We'll put this on.
Yeah. You wouldn't even throw the dogs in here.
No.
You'll have dead dogs
No, that's
at the
right.
end of the parade.
Can I stand on these?
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, you'll be right. Lovely.
Yeah, no room up there for 3 dogs.
Just leave her in the cab.
Yeah, she can get in the cab or... Oh, you lost your dress, dog. What happened? Well, I'm ready to go. Yeah. Let me get up.
Okay, you can turn around and drop your tail now.
No more us,
Ex-queen.
no. New ones. We'll be the has-beens.
Yeah. Oldies.
Put us back up on the shelf.
Taylor's Corner, where it all started, 50 years ago.
One of the old black London taxis.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner for the 2003 Queen is...
Alison Morgan.
From the Queensland Council and Crew. Well done. Oh, that's a wonderful. How pleased are you to be our Warren Congress? Second and third, step forward, please.
All the last 3 months worked hard at what you wanted to achieve, and I can congratulate on behalf of all our people here today. It's a great result. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Yep, time's up. Had enough. 20 years in the one site, 50 years, 54 years in the town, so you only take so much. Getting deaf, going blind, going silly, losing hair, going grey. My teeth are still in though. It's the only good thing I've got left.
He's been talking for a fair few years to do it. So he said, did I want it? I said no. So I didn't want to take over.
Oh, I want to retire and go live in the bush. Sleep in and grow a few veggies and play a bit of music and write a bit of music and walk my dogs and...
I don't know, become a tow truck empire. We have tow trucks. I think that's exciting.
I want to go and do a bit for Philip. Bit of relaxing, bit of reading.
Well, my mother always told me stories of Uncle Bill and the tailor's exotic life in the north, and now I know it's all true. The banana fields of Murwillumbah had grown a bright bunch of characters, and the most colourful was Phil. I wonder if he found my life just as interesting as I found his.
There you go, didn't bounce.
I ventured out and sat in a branch of the family tree, and the view was magnificent.
Phil, can you come in here too for me, mate? Back this way, just like this. Let's go like this. Okay.
So, Bill, how are you? What's
Phil,
going on?
can you just... I just want you to stay there. Come back. I just want you to lean. You hold. That's it. That's good. Okay, just keep that pose.